Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel with Reza. This is my fifth video which I'm gonna upload in my channel, and I thought maybe it's a good idea share my experience so far to become a part-time YouTuber. And also want to later on give you 5 tips which has helped me to start my YouTube channel and basically producing video and uploading weekly. Then let's start to dive into my personal experience of becoming a part-time YouTuber in this video. Okay, my so far experience, I'm in the beginning of the journey, but so far my experience, just like many other YouTubers, is a bit of excitement, at the same time being nervous, a bit uncertain. Also, I have some setup issues, and I can say timing, time management is quite challenging, and it's to become a good YouTuber actually quite overwhelming. Therefore, I'm just going to explain to you about each of those points which I mentioned. I'm excited because I'm kind of eager to just talk about my experience and my information which I have, and I share my creation with the basically word. At the same time, that is a bit of make me nervous because basically I'm putting myself out there, and kind of you wondering what people gonna react to my videos and my content, and is that going to be any useful for anyone basically. About the setup, obviously I didn't want to just heavily invest at this initial stage, because I didn't know what really equipment, what is niche I'm gonna go to. And I thought, well, I took the advice of the few people just like Ali Abdul and few others, which they said just start with what you have. Basically, I'm recording now with my iPhone 11 Pro, and I also bought a tripod which is from Audi, which you can see in these photos. I have a light which actually I bought it for Bunning. It's basically to have 2 LED light, which is each of them about 20 watt, and I put as you can see in this video, I put the cooking paper in front of it to make it just balance and soft light instead of very direct light. And so far its system is okay for beginning, but it's still have the issues. For example, that microphone and my iPad, it doesn't connect properly, and I'm planning to buy a microphone, as again suggested. Having good sound is more important quality of the picture, and I'm relatively happy with the quality of the picture I have. And but I feel I need to make it a bit more easier and less time consuming to set it up. I also watched a YouTube from Think Media, which is they're producing very good quality videos, and one of them about setup of budget setup, which I'll put the link down below if you're interested. I think it was by Abdul. And then let's talk about basically uncertainty about my channel is because I don't have a niche. I don't know what should be my For example, should I think about the number of the prescription, or should I do I gonna still like it for another year? I don't know. And sometimes it's hard to think too much ahead, but occasionally you're thinking, how far you're gonna take, what is your main goal is, and kind of you getting different idea and you get excited about different aspect of the become a YouTuber. About the time management, I have to say it is as I expected, takes around at least 10 hours of my time at this stage to come up with creation of the content and make it kind of in a kind of a structure, and recording, editing, and so on and so on. It takes a lot of time. The same time, I have to say I'm a bit overwhelmed with the volume of the skill and knowledge which you have to gain to become really good YouTuber. When you see some of those guys which just like Ali Abdaal, or those Think Media and others, which they really doing good job and you enjoy watching it, and you start to realizing how much time and effort and how many different applications they're using, the light, they editing in the music, and there are many things you have to come together to produce and create a good quality video, which is it's a bit overwhelming, but I'm taking baby steps, and as Ali Abdaal suggested, my first year it's about to learning those skills and become a better YouTuber, hopefully after first year. Then now let's talk about my 5 tips which has motivated me to start my YouTube channel, as well as so far make me to motivated to create a video and upload every week, and I hope some of those tips also help you to motivate yourself with the things you want to do in your life, or if you're just like me starting a YouTube channel to continue. The first things which has helped me and the tips I want to share with you is don't have expectation. As my older sister always telling me, with expectation there comes disappointment. Having realistic expectation is all very crucial to avoid disappointment in the start of any new venture. And this YouTube has a lot of aspect, and having unrealistic expectation, you get quite disappointed. Therefore, when I started my channel, I did not expect to have rapid growth or met that number of the viewer and subscriber and go viral or anything. I just said to myself, this is for me, and I want to basically create something, and hopefully someone like it or watch it. It's a bonus, but at the moment I just want to learn these skills, test my knowledge, and see can I become one day better YouTuber. Second tips which I want to share with you, I planned to focus on quantity and not quality. This is basically advice which I took from short course which I did for Ali Abdaal in Skillshare, which he suggested constantly when you start YouTube channel, instead of thinking about producing high quality videos which maybe takes you a month and produce one video per month, or even maybe longer, you better produce 1 or 2 video per week, and each video which next time you try to produce new video, then to try enhance some aspect of your video, which I think is much more sensible approach, and that's the reason I'm doing it. Therefore, I don't put a lot of pressure on myself to, for example, lighting is not perfect, the sound is not, fantastic, my editing is not the best, because I just started. I can't be best. I have to understand that reality. Therefore, we are beginner and we learning as we go. The third tip which I want to share with you is basically I producing video about the topics which I'm interested. It's maybe in my current situation or my previous experience and knowledge which I have. Therefore, I have the good base, and however, still I have to basically thinking and summarize my thought, and I have to do a bit of more digging and research, and to make it interesting content, or at least make it as much as I can in that allocated time, to produce something not from scratch, not something which I'm not familiar, doing something which I am familiar, I have some experience, and therefore I don't just need a bit of extra information to put it together for my each video. The fourth point, reading the books about the topics which I like and I had some experience, but I started reading a bit more books and watching to YouTube as well as podcasts, especially when I'm driving. Therefore, I've tried to get my knowledge base more and try to become a bit more polished about my thought, which naturally going to help me by producing better content for my videos. The last and final tips for me, which I'm going to share with you, is I tried to make this journey of to become a YouTuber as enjoyable and fun, and kind of gave me some sort of satisfaction. The way I look at each video, I'm just thinking I brought my knowledge, I'm learning new skills, I learned how to edit the video. Is a bit of fun. You're thinking you're almost you're making a movies, you choosing the sound for your videos and putting a special effect, which all of those ones make me a bit more happy, and I just say, oh, that's work well. If I change my angle of the light, I'll look better in that shot, and all of those little things is a little win, make me happier, and therefore more likely I keep continuing with my journey to become a part-time YouTuber. Now this brings us to end of my video. I just want to thank you very much for watching my video again. I hope you find some good information or useful information for yourself as well. Please leave your comment, and or if you have any suggestion, I really appreciate it. And otherwise, see you all in a week's time, and bye for now.